Without any modern equipment, how do you measure something that's so fast it can travel 7.5 times around the Earth in 1 second? The first time we could prove that the speed of light actually had a finite speed and wasn't instantaneous was over 300 years ago, and that discovery came as a complete accident. Leading up to this, the attempts to experimentally prove this had all fallen flat on their face. Even one of our smartest scientists at the time, Galileo, came up with an idea that felt like something somebody's little brother would have drawn up. Galileo and his colleague hiked separate mountains about 1 mile apart. The plan was simple. They both had lanterns equipped with shutters on them. Galileo would uncover his lantern, and then right when his colleague saw it, he would uncover his. Galileo would then scramble to figure out how fast it took for the light to get back to him. Unfortunately, it was reported that he was using his pulse as a timer. We now know that light travels much too fast for this method to ever work. This seems silly now, but without any modern equipment, how do you measure something that's so fast it can travel 7.5 times around the Earth in 1 second? People were puzzled. We didn't even know where to begin until decades later, Ole Roemer, Danish astronomer, gets his lucky break. Roemer spent most of the 70s tracking eclipses of Jupiter's moon Io, and he quickly figured out sometimes the eclipse would happen ahead of schedule, sometimes it would happen behind schedule, and then depending on what time of year it was, it would be back on time. Now, celestial objects don't just speed up and slow down, so he had to figure out what was going on here. He started to piece together that light must have a speed, and that is what he is witnessing here. When Earth was closest to Jupiter, the light would get there much faster than when Earth was farther away from Jupiter. That extra distance, the diameter of Earth's orbit, made the biggest difference in this case, and that is what was causing the delay. Roemer now had the hard evidence that proved that the speed of light was in fact finite, and this led him down the path of the mind-blowing reality that the further you look out into the universe, the further you look back in time. Not only was this a discovery of the ages, but this was a discovery that forever altered the way we perceive our reality.